video is sponsored by Cake Wallet, the easiest open source wallet to store Bitcoin, Monero, and Litecoin securely on mobile and desktop devices. When buying, selling, and exchanging crypto or trading for gift cards, Cake Wallet ensures privacy and security, giving you the keys to your coins. At Vacation Genie, we believe digital currencies are meant to do more than just sit in your wallet. They're meant to take you places. We want to help you step into the future of cryptocurrency spending, as travel is one of the top categories for spending your crypto. It provides you with the best ROI, lasting memories. Make sure to check out Vacation Genie today.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to the Daily Zest. How do you think your camera looks today?
Oh boy, we're getting after it.
I am super pumped. We have some news for you. Like I said, I'm still not feeling well. I was talking to the people on TikTok. Still not feeling well. So I'm going to try my best. And we're going to do some headlines today and everything like that. But again, no segments today. I'm going to try to keep it a little bit short. So that way I could save my voice, get that rest, and go ahead and get after it. Audio, echo. There's an echo. Stop. No. What about now? No way. One moment. Hold on. I'm gonna fix it.
Okay, how's this? We good now? Can I get a sound check, please? I don't know why that keeps happening. Are we check one, check one, check 1 2, check 1 2? Okay, we're good? Okay, sorry guys. Crazy. I was playing with this for over an hour and a half yesterday and everything was fine when I was doing my tests. But of course I go live and things go crazy bananas. Hello everyone. How do you guys feel? Are we good now? Give me that sound check. No echo? Okay, lit. All right, guys. Yeah, so I was playing around with my camera, my lights, everything yesterday. And so I want to know what you think. How are we? Are we good? All right, guys, let's get after it. I'm super excited. Like I said, I'm still not feeling well, so we're going to keep this a little bit short today. And so, yeah. Let's get after it. I'm going to say good morning to every single one of you. Please say good morning to me as I say good morning to you. And shout out to our 3 amazing sponsors of the show, Cake Wallet, Market Cipher. Use code ZESTY for 15% off. And then head over to Vacation Genie and send some love to them. We love Vacation Genie. Also, we have a goal of 150 likes, 150 live viewers, and a subscriber goal here of 21,650. So 7 more for us to get after it. Maybe I could zoom out just a tad bit. There we go. But yeah, I'm still trying to adjust this camera, see how I like each angle and stuff like that. But we're going to get into the show today. Like I said, short one. But I'm going to say good morning to every single person. Oh, thanks, Poe. I appreciate you, Poe. All right, guys, let's do it. Let's say good morning. We got Black Hat, as always. Thank you to Black Hat. Fletty, I'm always here, my friend. I'm always here. Hello, Fletty. Who else we got in the chat today? We got Allset. We got Chipper, Grandpa, Joe Harvey, Doge Bowl. Good morning. Sola Hefe. Poe is chatting it up. Backup Kids chatting it up. Elric, good morning. Let's see. We got Crypto Princess. Good morning. Nice to see you. We have Al B. Good morning. Nick. Good morning. Let's see. JC. Hello, JC. John O. White is here. 10 minutes to midnight. Good morning. Mike Mazzone, good morning to you on X. Yukio's also on X. Jim is here. M2. Moby, good morning. Casper, good morning. Double O is here. Alex, interesting time for sure. Yes, very interesting time. Rashad, good morning. Hello, everyone. Oh my gosh, my bot glitched out, so I can't find anyone, but I see a lot of you over here in the other corner of my eye. All right. It's a dress, guys. This is a dress. This is a dress. I don't know if I should zoom out more. This is probably all I could zoom out. But yeah, so we're getting after it. We're getting after it. Hello, Richie Rich. Nice to see you. Do we have pockets? Yes, we have pockets. Pockets are available to us. Syntax Jack, nice to see you. Yes, please share the stream, like, subscribe, share, all the good things. We're going to get into the show, right, John Legend? We're going to get into it. Please make sure you have your coffees. Yeah, no, we're gonna talk about Circle's IPO today. We're gonna talk about Circle's IPO. Lasers. Oh, and his girlfriend. Hello, Laser girlfriend. Nice to see you. Welcome. We'll actually spotlight that today, our Circle IPO. So we'll get into that. All right, guys. Like I said, we're gonna start off with the market recap. Little bit of red in the markets today, but have no fear. The Zest is here. We have $104,000 Bitcoin, and we are down about 2.2%. Again, is it much of a retrace? Not really. Again, we're literally only down 0.18%. It's not bad at all. Bearish level to watch here is 101.1. Bullish is to conquer that 106.1. That's very important. Very important. We get after that. I just think that a lot of people are fearful right now. They don't really know what's going to happen with Bitcoin. Obviously, last week, or maybe like a week and a half ago, really, we hit that 112K all-time high. We kind of broke below that 106. And this is the consequences of Bitcoin conference, man. Like, every time there's a Bitcoin conference, Bitcoin goes down. But to have over 100K Bitcoin still during Bitcoin conference, I thought was pretty bullish. So maybe we are getting past the Bitcoin conference curse, but not completely, as we did go in the red during Bitcoin conference. And then literally right after it ended, the 31st is when Bitcoin went back in the green. I just think that's hysterical. I think that's so funny. Carl Elder, thank you. Thank you. Sorry. Okay, hold on. I'm going to make sure. There you go. Hold on. All right, now the sounds will work. Thank you. Carl Elder with the memberships. Thank you. I appreciate you. Hopefully some cool people got some memberships. Tomorrow, I'll be back at it with the members only after show for tomorrow. And I think I'll be all right. Why a curse, do you think? Because every time there's a Bitcoin conference, every single time there's a Bitcoin conference, Bitcoin dumps. Like, literally, it's in the red. Every time there's a Bitcoin conference. It's just how it works. It's the Bitcoin conference curse, unfortunately. Honestly, everyone on TikTok was saying that the TikTok camera is better, but now I think this camera is better. I think you guys should really go look at it. It's pretty dope. I feel like I see too much, though, on this camera. I feel like it's too detailed. I'm kind of intimidated. I'm like, oh my gosh, you see everything. But no, this is the real me. It's the real person. Hello, Uncle Billy. Carl said, just dropping in, have to get back to work. Shout out to Carl Elder. I met him at Bitcoin conference. Crypto Farmer, nice to see you. Mighty, nice to see you. Thank you for the heart. But yeah, I think this camera is very detailed. Very detailed. YouTube suggests me to this channel. Oh, cool. I hope that we're hitting people's suggestions. What I've been seeing actually is that you on the stats and analytics and things, that YouTube is really recommending us. Like, YouTube is pushing this channel now, so I really love to see that. Maybe they're lifting our shadow ban curse. But yeah, no, Gentle Storm, literally like 4K. We got like 4K or something like cool going on here. I also know like there's these crowns now for community, and I see that they're ranking community. Just know that I appreciate all of you. Just so you know. I appreciate all of you. Don't let the YouTube ranks get to your head. All right, let's keep going. We're going to get into, we should do a subscriber count. We're looking for 6 more this episode, my friends. 21,650. We're looking for 6 more. And I'm so excited. I feel like we're really pamping. Like I said, I only have a few headlines. We're not getting too deep today because I feel like today, tomorrow, I get like good amounts of rest, and over the weekend chill, and then Monday I should be like brand new. I should be like good as new. Hopefully like this passes over the weekend because I hate being sick. Anyway, breaking news headlines start now. Well, my friends, everyone is talking about this very important thing. I think is pretty bullish from MoonPay. MoonPay is killing the game. I actually met people from MoonPay when I was in Vegas. So shout out to MoonPay. They're cool people, nice individuals. And so MoonPay got what a lot of people can't seem to accomplish in crypto, and that is the bit license in New York.
You're welcome. Thank you. You're welcome. Thank you. You're welcome.
Waving hand emoji. Hey, hit like and hodl on hashtag giversgain111.
Why, thank you, Rusty. Appreciate you. Thank you. Givers gain indeed. MoonPay grabbing that bit license. It is so hard to get a bit license, and especially in New York where there's really no crypto exchanges. It's great to see MoonPay like breaking through that door. We really only have like in New York, Gemini and Coinbase. Those are really the main two in New York. So now MoonPay is joining the fray, and I think MoonPay is just great people. So, and they're actually integrated with Cake Wallet if you didn't know. Sorry, guys. MoonPay, a crypto on-ramp and payments firm with over 20 million users, has been granted a bit license and money transmitter license by the NYDFS, and the approval completes their U.S. regulatory coverage, complementing money transmission licenses in 46 other jurisdictions, as well as registrations in the UK, Australia, Canada, Italy, Ireland, and Jersey, according to the company in a press statement. Now, the NYDFS approval comes on the heels of MoonPay opening a new HQ over in NYC, according to the company, which said it has its largest U.S. office over there in New York now. And so they actually, let me pull up their X, because they've been posting pictures of their office. They're flexing it. They're like, yeah, we're MoonPay. We're cool because we're in New York. And I really do hope that New York becomes more crypto friendly. I know the mayor is very bullish, but what it really comes down to is the NYDFS and all those crazy radical individuals in New York that try to make it seem like crypto's for criminals. And so they posted the announcement saying that the NYDFS granted MoonPay the bit license, and so a lot of people were bullish on it. I think they posted some pictures of their office somewhere. Yeah, see, look how cute it is in there. They got some nice lounge chairs. They got some plants for the ambiance. Like, they're looking pretty good over there at MoonPay. They also have their new artist in residence. They're doing really good over at MoonPay. They had a little interview with their CEO Ivan to discuss their bit license. We could listen to a few minutes of it. The reason why I didn't play this originally is because it was 8 minutes long, but let's take a gander.
Ivan, great to see you.
Great to see you.
Thank you so much for being here. And you have a big announcement for us. What's your breaking news?
Big milestone for MoonPay. We're now regulated by the NYDFS. We received our bit license. We're a handful of companies that have received this. It takes us to 50 states in which we can operate. Now we can do business here in New York.
That's a big deal because people want to make sure that they're doing business with MoonPay, that they can do business in all 50 states.
Yes, and this is the global financial capital of the world. We see us bridging Wall Street. You know, we build the infrastructure for this crypto economy. We're building the tools and infrastructure to make this easy for people to use all over the world. We're proud to do it here in America, proud to do it here in New York.
So tell me about that, because you have created connectivity to all the legacy payments companies, right? Like you know, Visa and MasterCard and now PayPal. if I want to move money, move my assets around, can I do that through MoonPay because you're connected to all these other legacy companies? Tell me how it works.
Yes, of course. So I think crypto is modernizing the financial system. It's an internet-based technology. So as long as you have access to the internet, you can spin up one of these cryptocurrency wallets anywhere. We think these wallets are ultimately going to replace your bank account. And so our job is to build the backwards compatibility to the existing financial system. So making it easy for you to use your debit card to participate, to use your Apple Pay, your Google Pay, your PayPal, your Venmo. And so our mission is to connect all these different payment methods around the world. And ultimately, we're already seeing this with stablecoins. Stablecoins now represent 1.1% of the US dollar supply. They're instant. You can send them anywhere across the world with anyone with an internet connection. And so our job is to make that technology easy for everyone to use.
So last week when I was talking with Jamie Dimon, he said to me, there's a lot of competition out there. And I said, well, who are you competing with? And he mentioned a lot of these firms because you just said it. Everybody wants to own that wallet that you may have on your phone, that wallet that you get just from having an internet connection. Is that right?
Well, I think...
Or manage that wallet.
Well,
I think that question is absolutely hysterical because it just shows how little she understands crypto. And that's not throwing shade. It's just it's hilarious.
I think wallets are an important part of the equation. I think right now it's about making it easy for consumers to actually participate. We're ultimately also going to see a whole range of new instruments enter the blockchain. First, it's the US dollar on the blockchain. Then we'll see tokenized bonds. We'll see tokenized stocks. And so we're just getting started. And part of that is because of the regulatory clarity that we're finally getting in Washington. Right now we're trying to pass really important stablecoin legislation. We're also going to move on to market structure. And I think you're going to see a whole range of new financial instruments enter the blockchain, make this more competitive, make this really good for everyone around the world.
Stablecoin, they're supposed...
The fact that she quotes Jamie Dimon, I think, is hysterical, too. The last person I would quote is him. And let her talk about stablecoins for a moment, and then we'll go on to the next headline. We'll move on.
To be taking that up today, if not this week. How does stablecoin legislation change your business?
Well, I think it's just an important stamp of approval. I think a lot of companies want to actually comply by the rules. There wasn't clear rules around how these actual stablecoins got issued, how they're backed. I think transparency and trust and safety needs to be brought into stablecoins. And so, I think from our perspective, we want to comply with this new regulation. We can see ourselves in the future being a really important component of this infrastructure because we think every wallet around the world, every business around the world is going to want to deal in stablecoins.
So let's take a look at cryptocurrencies this morning, and we see a mixed story. MoonPay has seen a period of record-breaking growth in the last year. Finishing 2024 as cash flow positive and profitable. You've got a partnership, as you just said, with legacies like MasterCard, allowing customers to pay and be paid using stablecoins across global markets. People are wondering, you say this is also something that the major banks are working on. Wouldn't they see you as a major competition?
No, I think they should see us as an enabler. So someone has to go there and do the hard work of connecting the legacy system, doing it in a compliant way. And ultimately, the way that we see ourselves scaling, and this New York license is a really important part of that, is we want to provide white label infrastructure. So we see bigger institutions that want to enter the crypto economy. Who can be their trusted partner? Who can give them the infrastructure so they can participate?
Yeah, I think this guy is handling it very well. Shout out to Ivan. He's killing the game. I think it's these interviews are so great because it shows how early we are, where they really don't understand what's going on with Bitcoin. They don't understand stablecoins. They don't understand crypto. When I try to tell people all it is digital money. Your money's digital. Except you don't own it. And so what you want is ownership. And if you want to merge with the TradFi system, then whoopee, go do so. But it should be in a way that you have that freedom of choice, whether you want to use Bitcoin or other cryptocurrencies within the fiat system. It's just ridiculous. So I think Ivan handled it pretty well. And shout out to MoonPay for getting that bit license. It's very much something that is hard to accomplish. Back up, a member for 5 months says, brown fox or black cat, check your DMs. Oh, okay. I could do that post show if that's all right. Also, thank you for Black Hat for showing me. We're on the main page of Rumble, fam. If you go to rumble.com, then you could see our stream. Oh, look at Rumble. We love being on the main page of Rumble. Love it. Oh, bullish, so bullish to be on the main page of Rumble. Guys, I am so bullish on going mainstream and, helping people throughout the world. And so I really feel like that's what we're supposed to do out here, and we're going to continue to do. Chipper just subbed over here. Beautiful, Chipper. Beautiful. Guys, please make sure you are following us on Rumble. We're also live on Abstract. Mike Mazzone is over on Abstract as well with Black Hat. So please make sure, if you're not already, you're following us on Abstract. You're also following us on Rumble, because we do love to get after it. We have 990 followers over on Rumble. Hello, people on TikTok. So nice to see all of you guys. Guys, we're over 15,000 followers on TikTok as well. So I'm very bullish on TikTok. We actually hit 101K followers over on X as well. So thank you to everyone that supports us on every platform possible, because at the end of the day, what we're trying to do here is really spread adoption and do good things for the world. And so I am very bullish on doing good things for the world. And if you want to help the cause and all of those good things, so give us a follow, support the channel, become a member of the channel, most importantly, because we do have a beautiful after show that we do usually on Wednesdays and Fridays. Yesterday, again, not feeling too great, but I'm back. So the thing is, guys, I do have my energy. Like, my energy is here. Like, I would say 70%. It's just that, again, like, I'm a little, you know what I mean? But like I said, by Monday, I should be chilling. So I apologize if I don't sound good. Like, I just feel like I don't sound good. But I appreciate all of you guys being patient with me, and everyone that came to see me during Bitcoin conference. Like, you really just don't know how grateful I am and how happy it makes me that, like, we really just all got to connect. So I'm still not over it. I'm literally still not over Bitcoin conference. I don't think I'll ever be over that. So the range will help me feel better. You know what? Maybe I should hit the range. I'll use the last remaining bit of my energy to pew out in the range. But hello, Julie. Oh my word. I would just like to say that I love Julie. And hold on, let me actually I know I'm sidetracking right now. Let me go get the link to her channel. I just want to say that I absolutely love this woman, and I think Julie's a great person. I saw Julie grinding it out at Bitcoin conference while I'm over here, like, talking to so many people. She's talking to everybody and getting those interviews done. So shout out to Julie, who's really grinding it. And Julie and we took a morning Uber together from our hotel to go over to the Venetian and watch JD Vance. So I was actually watching a historical moment, JD Vance talking about Bitcoin and crypto at Bitcoin conference next to Julie. So Julie and I were like partners in crime, and we had to get through Secret Service and all of this stuff so we could get our selfie sticks in there. And they were like, "You can't bring your selfie stick." And I was like, "Julie, what are we gonna do?" And she was like, "Hold on." And then we got through because we were pressing cool kids or whatever. So they let us in with our selfie stick so we could record. We're like, we have a job to do. We have to report. We're the media. So Julie and I got through Secret Service. And I was also talking about to the Secret Service about his hair and how good his hair was, right, Julie? Oh, I appreciate you. Julie's the girl. I love Julie. Julie's a girl's girl. Like, I know that if I needed something, I could go to Julie and be like, "Julie, girl, like, I need help." JD Vance, yeah, we went to go see JD Vance together. Julie and I, we hit the Uber. I was texting her that morning. I was like, "Julie, I'm hitting Starbucks. You want to come with me?" You want to come with me, JD Vance? So, yeah. All the love to Julie. So that we had a little adventure together, and she was really getting after it. So if you guys want to follow another hardworking woman in crypto, then please follow Julie. Just give it. I know I'm shedding a lot of love, but she really deserves it. And also one day we'll get David to leave his basement. So that's another story. Anyway, we're going to continue with the show. Shout out to Julie. Follow her, please. We're going to talk about California, guys. They're advancing a bill on unclaimed crypto and merchant payments. A lot of people are somewhat bullish on it. Here's the thing. Like, when it comes to like property, like, yes, crypto could be your property. I just don't really like the fact that there are things like this that can come about where they could say, hey, like, your crypto's technically your property, and and they could seize it and say, hey, like, this is the grounds for us to take it from you. And I'm not a fan of that. So I think crypto should be something that's kind of in another basket where they can't take it. So I feel like this could potentially lead to some things that infringe on our rights. I don't know if maybe I'm delulu about the whole situation, but maybe you guys could let me know in the comments what you think, if this is a good or a bad thing. I see it as a double-edged sword. Here's the latest on it, so maybe you guys could have like a better understanding of what I'm chatting about. California's lower house passed a sweeping crypto payments regulating bill that would allow the state to take idle crypto holdings from exchanges if an owner hasn't accessed their account in 3 years, which I feel like is a little odd too. Like, why would they take it from an exchange? I don't know about this. I really don't know. The California State Assembly passed Assembly Bill AB 1052 in a 78-0 vote, which I think is a whopping crazy number right there, 78-0. Which would make crypto subject to the state's unclaimed property laws and allow California to take possession of crypto in a user's exchange account if it hasn't performed an act of ownership interest over 3 years. Such acts include making a transaction like buying or selling, depositing into or withdrawing from the account, accessing the account, or taking any other action that reasonably demonstrates to the holder that the owner knows the property exists. The other part would allow California individuals or businesses to accept crypto as a form of payment for goods, services, and the use of crypto in private transactions. Now, if that's the case too, where, okay, they're saying, okay, if you get, for example, locked out of your exchange account, or you're literally just letting it DCA and sit in there, and you don't say, or let's say you DCA for a long time, and for 3 years, you're like, I haven't touched this. Like, the state should not be allowed to go into your account, at least without notifying you and saying, hey, if you don't prove that you want this, we're going to take it. That shouldn't be a thing at all. I think that's a little bit weird. In my opinion, I know a lot of people that just haven't touched their exchange account in more than 3 years. And to say, like, one day they're going to open their phone, log back into their exchange, and see that their stuff has been seized by the state, I just don't feel like that's okay. And then for the whole payments of goods and services, I think that's bullish. Like, crypto should be used as currency. However, where does the taxes fall into that? Like, if you go ahead and say, hey, like, I'm going to pay for my slice of pizza in Dogecoin or something, then what are the tax implications? Is this still a capital gain situation? Is it going to be taxed just like how, you buy a slice of pizza, then it has the tax on top of that? How is that really going to work? And if they do accept, let's say the businesses accept crypto as payment, can they actually hold the crypto? And if the businesses go to sell the crypto for fiat to pay their bills, then is that capital gains as well? I think these are all things that need to be cleared up. There's a lot of things that I feel like are very unclear. So I just don't get it. And I know Satoshi Action was working on this. I'm surprised that there's this much of a gray area if, Satoshi Action claims to be all, freedom focused. I really don't know. How do you guys feel? Hello, Ava William on X. Nice to see you. Don't give Michigan any ideas. I don't know. Is this a little bit Fugazi M2? He's saying it's Fugazi. Yeah, exactly. Michael over here in the chat saying they just want and need access to your money. Like, that's just about it. Like, I just really don't get that. I really don't get it. Maybe I'm Delulu. I really don't know. Hello, Poe. One House, hello. Nice to see you. Oh, so cute, Billy. That's adorable. But yeah, I'm a little bit off on this, right, Mark Dutch? I'm a little bit off on it. 98 likes. That's beautiful. Pump it up, please. FD says, Randy, good to see you last week. Well, hello, my friend. Hello. Welcome. Guys, if you shall be so nice and generous, please smash the like and share. We have a goal of 150 likes, 150 live viewers, and also a goal of 21,650 subscribers. Yeah, I wouldn't exactly, Gary. This is why we don't keep things on an exchange. Like, if you know you're not going to touch that crypto, get it off right now and put it in your wallet. We got Cake Wallet that's open source and a Hot Wallet. They also have their complimentary or their, not complimentary app, but I guess it is a complimentary app in some way. Cupcake. So look into Cupcake. Curtis says, I'll run over to the tube and give you some love. Well, thank you. Run over to the tube, please. Let's also talk about crypto.com. Apparently, crypto.com is salty salties. They're taking Nevada to court over contracts, event contracts, and sports betting bans. I think it's absolutely darn ridiculous how there's so many people that are gambling online, but then if you want to bet on how an event is going to turn out, you're a darn criminal. Like, that's ridiculous. So, North American Derivatives Exchange, Inc., operating as Crypto.com's derivative business, filed a complaint Tuesday in a district court for Nevada against the Nevada Gaming Control Board. The lawsuit represents the latest escalation in a broader conflict between the state gaming authorities and federally regulated prediction markets. Now, I think the whole prediction market thing should be thrown out the darn window. Like, if you want to bet and gamble on whatever, then it's your right, because again, it's your money, your will, your free will, where you're like, hey, you know what? I don't really care about, like, you know, if I lose this. And if you do lose it and you do care, then that's on you, dude. Don't invest more than you can afford to lose. And if you're going to go ahead and gamble on something, you got to know that you have you're mostly probably going to lose your money. So I was actually really upset when I was in Vegas. I'm sidetracking again. I was upset in Vegas because I was speaking to someone very important. And I was like, you want to play a game of blackjack with me? Because it would just be so fun. And then they were like, it's a losing game. And I was like, is it though? And he was like, yeah. And I was like, so what do you like to play? He's like, poker. And I was like, oh, I guess I should learn how to play poker so I could play with this one person. I was sad. I really wanted to play blackjack. And then he actually agreed to play blackjack with me, but then I didn't have enough time. I did play once. I only played once when I was in Vegas. Like I think it was the first night of Bitcoin conference I played. Won, and I walked away. That was it. I saw I was in profit. I was like, I'm not messing around now. I ran away. I was like, woohoo. All betting is a losing game. I agree with that 100%. It just comes down to if you want to do it. You know what I mean? Like, if you walk into the casino and like you're like, okay, I got $200, for example, and if I lose it, I'm not going to be upset about it, right? Like, that's how you should go about it. And if you are investing more than you can afford to lose, or like you're gambling more than you can afford to lose, then you're just being silly, dude. You're actually just being silly. Is this a recording? No, it's not. I'm actually here. Hello. FD said, when is the music video dropping? Music video should be out. What did Cassius say to me? Hold on. Let me go look at my text messages. Sorry, guys. I'm sick and gross. He's editing and everything, so I don't know exactly when it's going to be done. I'm hoping by this weekend. But Cassius is a perfectionist. He's doing his thing. So I'm going to let Cassius rock. So yeah, betting is fun entertainment. It's basically like Dave & Buster's, and like it's like a Chuck E. Cheese. It's for adults. You know, like even like Chuck E. Cheese is basically the same thing, except you know you're gonna just walk out with a pencil. When you go to the casino, you're just betting and you're probably gonna walk out with nothing. So you don't even get an eraser. You don't even get a pencil. You don't even get like a little slinky, you know? Whatever. Am I AI? No. But this camera makes me feel like I'm a robot. It makes me feel like ooh, you know what I mean? It's crazy. Crazy. Anyway, continuing with the headlines, we do have a suspect in French crypto kidnappings arrested in Morocco. Now, there's a lot of kidnappings that have happened over the past few months. And even there was one, including in this article that they speak about, my TikTok blew up because so many people thought I was the girl that got kidnapped or almost got kidnapped. One, I'm not 30. Two, I'm not pregnant. Because there was this woman that was pregnant, and she was the daughter of a crypto CEO. She was pregnant, like 5 months pregnant, walking the streets in Paris with her husband and her baby that she already had. And so these people like pulled up in a white van and tried to like literally take this woman. And then the husband was such a G, like what a good dude. He was like on top of her, like literally getting his head slammed to protect her. So it was a failed kidnapping. And it's just unfortunate. So I feel like justice should be brought, okay? And it seems like maybe it has, because one of the suspects was picked up. So a suspect allegedly behind recent high-profile crypto kidnappings in France has been arrested in Morocco. And at the request of French authorities, a joint operation of Morocco's National Judicial Police Brigade, the BNPJ, and the General Directorate of Territorial Surveillance took the 24-year-old French-Moroccan suspect into custody, according to a statement. And it was described that the man, who was identified by the French press as Badis Mohamed Amid Bajou, as a mastermind behind the crimes. Now, according to a statement from the French Minister of Justice, he says, "I sincerely thank Morocco for this arrest, which demonstrates the excellent judicial cooperation between our two countries, particularly against organized crime." And so French authorities have already charged more than 24 people, including 6 minors, in the spate of crypto kidnappings in Paris, most of them tied to the May 13th failed kidnapping of the family of Pierre Noisat, the CEO of the exchange Paymium, which, again, that's the girl I was referencing, the woman that people thought I was that got kidnapped. So that's just nuts. Also, there was the co-founder of Ledger and his wife that apparently got kidnapped as well, or like the Ledger CEO apparently got kidnapped, and then someone got their finger cut off from these people because they were holding them for ransom. That's just like, these people watch way too many movies. They're like, yeah, let's kidnap someone and chop off their finger and then send it to somebody. Like, that is so ludicrous. Like, I don't know what like enters people's noggins where they're like, they wake up in the morning and they're like, you know what? I'm going to kidnap this guy and yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm also going to chop off his finger today and have fun. Like, that's absolutely ludicrous. I don't know what enters people's heads. These people need therapy. They need like the Lord above. They need something to direct them in life, because this is, I'm telling you right now, this is not the way. Yeah, like, it's just, yeah, they need somebody. They need some higher authority to come down on them and just rain some wisdom. Yeah, and then some dude in New York got tortured. Yeah, some dude got kidnapped in New York, and they were torturing him because they wanted his crypto. Like, that's, like, I don't know what, like, goes into people's heads where they want to cause harm to another individual. Like, if that's how you feel, like, go to a boxing class or something. Like, let out your aggression somewhere else in a more healthy manner. Like, this is ridiculous. Anyway, please be careful. Don't tell people you're crypto rich. If you are crypto rich, keep it to yourself. Yeah, and you know what? There's JC says that they need Jesus. They need somebody. They need somebody, I'll tell you that. Yeah, BetterHelp too. You get some online therapy. Do something to help yourself. Go like sit and touch grass or like meditate. I don't know. Yeah, it's ridiculous. Anyway, seek the Lord, seek something. I'm going to continue on this path here where we're going to continue into our spotlight today, which is Circle's IPO and how Ripple got absolutely toasted by Circle. Let's get into it. Stable coin issuer Circle, the people behind USDC, are apparently coming out with their IPO at $31 a share with a $6.9 billion value for the company. At first, apparently, Ripple wanted to buy Circle, and then Circle was like kind of defeating it and saying, you know, man, nah. Apparently, Circle rejected Ripple. Ripple already has their stablecoin RLUSD. So people started to think, you know what, maybe Circle isn't coming out with an IPO. But darn, we knew this was going to happen. Circle priced their IPO on Wednesday at $31 a share, above the expected range of $24 to $26. They apparently sold 34 million shares in the offering for a valuation of $1.1 billion. Bloomberg pegs the total amount raised in the IPO to $6.9 billion. They initially planned to offer just 24 million Class A shares, with 9.6 million coming from the firm itself and the remainder from early stakeholders. The stablecoin issuer will begin trading on Thursday on the New York Stock Exchange under the ticker CRCL. The IPO marks the second major crypto company to go public under Trump administration, including eToro that was listed last month. Now, we also know that Tether is larger than Circle, but I think Tether just knows that they're cool and they don't really want to go public. So good for Circle. I don't know. They're going to get a lot of public attention. And I think they'll probably be one of the bigger companies. They'll probably make it into like, you know, things like the S&P. Wait, what was Strategy? Strategy, are they in the NASDAQ or are they, I think they're in the NASDAQ. What do they get included in? Were they included in the NASDAQ 100? What were they included in? Strategy, stock. Was it the S&P? Something they were in recently. I can't remember. I don't know why I'm blanking on this. S&P inclusion. Sorry, my sick brain is just like killing me. I think, what were they included in? Something. And so investment strategy, micro. I think like literally you can't look up strategy on its own. Yeah, so Michael Saylor's strategy could qualify for S&P 500. Yeah, I think they were actually included in that. But yeah, so I think that probably Circle could go in the same direction. The NASDAQ, where was it? They were included in something. But I definitely think that it could, Circle could probably go in the same place. Yeah, Coinbase was the S&P. Okay, so I'm not crazy. It was something. And so Circle and Coinbase are rather close. And so I think it's very important. Very important. Crypto's going to take over all of it. I'm telling you. Everyone's talking about Paris. Paris is, I heard Paris is rough. It seems very unattractive to me at this point. I don't think I'm interested in going to Paris at this point. But that's the latest. Circle is going public. Ripple is crying. And that's about it. Let's go ahead and get into our coins to watch. And then we're going to probably shut her down after that. All right, coins to watch, my friends. Let's do it. So we got Leo up 2.5%, Walrus up 2.3%, Toncoin up 1.8%, Quant up 1.5%, and SPX up 0.87%. Bearish coins over here, the biggest losers right now are Fart Coin down 13.5%, Dog with Hat down 10%, Core down 9.5%, Athena down about 9%, and Jupiter down 8.5%. So those are your coins to watch. Bitcoin, again, still 104.1. Momentum is down. Money flow is doing quite well, so don't get too upset right now. Ethereum still trying to knock on that door of 2650. Ethereum's been really battling with 2650, even the 200-day SMA, which is currently sitting at $2,673. Just be careful. Be careful. But a lot of people, again, they're underestimating Ethereum. When Ethereum wants to make a move, we've seen it right here. Let me draw. Ethereum likes to go. So just be ready. just be ready. Nothing's crashing. Let's not get crazy over here. Litecoin, sad, $87, down 0.5%. $84 is your bearish scenario, so make sure you guys watch out for that one if we fall below it. We're looking over here at 75 bucks. Bullishly, we want to pass 91, go to 97. Money flow is peaking green. We like to see some green momentum as a green dot printed. Hopefully it plays out. We see a nice soar up to that neutral, go bullish. View up is a little meh. She's a little meh right now. And the RSI is bearish at the moment. So I think it's quite nice though. Even if we trend to oversold, let's go. Send it to oversold. So that way we can cool off and maybe have some room to run to the upside. You know, so someone in the chat said Bitcoin drops below 98K, it could crash for a while. If Bitcoin goes below 100K, then I would be watching out for around 93, even 91. Like if we could hold above 91K, I think that's pretty bullish. Yeah, I think Bitcoin's pretty okay right now. I'm not worried about Bitcoin. I'm not worried about the price action. I think we're doing quite well. Keep calm. You hodl on. It's the best performing asset of all time. So I wouldn't sweat it one darn bit. I'll tell you right now, I wouldn't sweat it. You've been steadily making money with ETH. Listen, ETH likes to just chill and then it pumps. So I would keep calm, hodl on. Don't listen to me though. I don't got a crystal darn ball. I don't know when anything's going to happen. Just have a bullish and a bearish case scenario and be ready for whatever does happen. Like if there's a dip and there's like a price where you're like, oh, if ETH goes down to this level, I'm going to buy. If ETH goes to a nice positive bullish level, I'm going to sell and take profit. Like, don't be afraid to take profit. If you have a life to live and you have things to pay for, then that's the reason why you invest. You literally go and buy crypto or you exchange for crypto so that way you could hold your value in a better way. So that way, if you need to, you can go and pay for your life. If you have like a point where you're like, okay, I'm going to buy a house if I make X amount of money, then go buy your house. You know, you got to live. You got to live. That's why we invest, so we can live. Hello, everyone. Such beautiful people in this chat. So many beautiful people in this chat. Thank you, guys. I want to see how many likes we have. Do we have a lot of likes? Do we have the likes? Beautiful. No, we're doing really good right now. I appreciate every single one of you guys. Let me go take a peek at Abstract. Okay, cool. People are chilling over there on Abstract. But yeah, guys, I'm bullish on every single one of you. I'm just really happy that we're all here together, and I enjoy you. I enjoy all of y'all. So, oh, hello, Aiden. But yeah, keep calm, hodl on. It's all gonna be okay. I hope you guys like my camera. I hope you guys like everything that's going on here. I have a lot of love for every single one of you guys. So thank you guys so much. Tomorrow, hopefully, I'm better. My voice sounds better, and I could breathe better. Not breathing too well right now, but I have a lot of love. So thank you guys so much. I hope that you enjoyed the show, and I will be back tomorrow. We'll do an after show, and yeah, thank you guys so much. Hope you guys have a beautiful day. Oh, we have 130 likes. Yay! That's beautiful. See, you guys are always here for me, and I really appreciate it. Like, my heart is like so warm and fluffy when I'm with you guys, and so thank you guys so much. Again, I apologize if my voice is not great. I feel really bad, but I really don't want to leave y'all hanging either. So I will go live in sickness and in health. I'm here. So tomorrow we'll do an after show, yes. So if you haven't yet, please become a member of the channel so you can join the members only after show. You connect your YouTube account to Discord, all good things. Please smash the like, subscribe to the channel, share it out with friends. Have a beautiful day, a happy Thursday. I'll be here tomorrow. We'll do the after show. We'll get after it. So thank you guys again. Have a beautiful day. Hope you guys like the new setup. Stay zesty. Mwah. Peace.
Hucksters, fraudsters.
I can't, Gary.
Scam
Being
artists,
sick is not a security.
Ponzi schemes.